everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, I am so excited about today's video because I was like, am I ever going to get my hands on something of this fragrance? But before I tell you the fragrance we're talking about today, which you already know because you've clicked on the video, I want to tell you my lip combo of the day. I'm wearing the MAC lip liner in Chestnut, which will be linked below, and the Chanel lip Cocoa Rouge, the Chanel Rouge Cocoa Gloss in 712. And it's just the gold shimmery gloss. I know this is gonna be, not what we're talking about today, but I just have to say, this lip gloss was false advertising, honey, because on the model this pops and shows up, but this is basically clear with gold shimmer, but that's what's on my lips. So, do I need to tell you my wash and go? I don't think I filmed the video since this wash and go. No, I haven't. So let me tell you the wash and go products, and what I can find will be linked below. I know sometimes, y'all, I can't find everything that I've used to link, okay? So if you don't see it linked below, that's why. So I used the Not Your Mother's Bond shampoo, and the conditioner I used was the Aussie 3 Miracle Deep Conditioner. I used that instead of a traditional conditioner because it was there, and I don't have the matching conditioner to the shampoo anymore. I used it up. Then after that, I used the TGIN Honey Deep Conditioning Mask. Then after that, I put in the Way Gloss Treatment. And then after that, what? Oh, then I sprayed my hair with the Andrew Amplifier. I wish I could remember that man's last name. I never can. And as my leave-in, I use the It's a 10 curl spray that I found at TJ Maxx. And then I use the matching, which I have here, It's a 10 Coily Miracle Gelled Oil. Because I bought like 3 of these at TJ Maxx, and that's the gel I used. And I don't know, y'all. I keep going back and forth with this gel, but I think I've landed on, after I finish all of these, I won't be getting it again because it makes my curls, they don't hang right. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I did get a compliment on my hair today, but I don't know. I'm not liking this gel. I'm not liking it for my hair, so I'm just telling you. Because usually when I link things, it's only things I like. I don't hate it, but I'm just letting you know. So if you see it, if I can find it, I'll put it down there and link it, because I know gels work differently for everyone. So if I can find it, it'll be down there, but I did want to tell you what I'm thinking and feeling about this gel. Okay, y'all, so let's talk about what we're here for. Sweet Tooth. Girl, the name just left me. Sweet Tooth Cherry Baby, honey. I know I am so late with this video, but I couldn't find it, y'all. It was sold out in my area. It was sold out where you couldn't order it online, and still I wasn't able to get the doggone perfume. I could only find the mist. I could only find the mist finally, and when I saw it, I was like, give it to me. I am going to get it. I don't care if it's just a fragrance mist, because one thing about Sabrina Carpenter's fragrance mist, the body mist, I've noticed, they smell like the perfume. They really, really do. So I feel comfortable doing this review with only the fragrance mist. And then we'll find out, will I want to purchase the perfume based on my thoughts of this fragrance mist. So I'm going to tell you the information I normally would tell you if this was a perfume. The notes and everything, and I didn't know all this was on the bag, and I looked it up and when it was released, but this is the fragrance mist to the perfume. So Sweet Tooth Cherry Baby is described as a floral fruity fragrance for women that was released this year, 2024. Has top notes of cherry, brown sugar, apple, and plum, middle notes of dark chocolate, red poppy, vanilla orchid, and peony, Base notes of cashmere wood, amber, musk, patchouli, and resin. So let's smell this again. Okay, y'all. When I first smelled this, I sprayed it on my skin and I said, this smells. Well, I smelled it in the top first. And I was like, okay. Then I sprayed it on my skin. I was like, this smells good, but it smells familiar. Okay, and I kept smelling it. I was like, this is nice. But you know, something about cherry fragrances. They do tend to smell similar. Like I said about, it was some apple fragrance. I've been reviewing so many fragrances now I can't even remember. But apple is done in a similar way usually. And then it just left me. Cherry. Y'all, if you could tell, I did not sleep well last night. I just got in from work. It was, you know, when you go to work, you're supposed to work. But dang, I worked the entire time. No breaks. What was a break? What was that? So yeah, so if I'm all over the place, 'tis why. So, cherry, like I said, it can smell similar. So I was like, oh my goodness, it smells so familiar. So then I went to Fragrantica when I was looking up these notes, and I said, wait a minute, let me see what other people are saying. Because it felt like, initially, I was like, I feel like this reminds me of Finery, not another cherry. After I thought about it and smelled it, but it's been so long since, you know, I haven't had Finery in my collection in probably a year, if not over a year, because I've used it up, and the mist. And I was like, I'm not purchasing the perfume. I won't let myself until I finish this other cherry perfume I have, because I just don't feel the need to have a ton of cherry perfumes. And because like I said, they do tend to smell a little similar to each other, a lot of them. So when I looked it up, lo and behold, there was not another cherry. It was the #1 fragrance. It was Sweet, why can't I remember his name? Sweet Tooth Cherry Baby was compared to. And I said, well, okay. So if you don't know, this smells like a powdery cherry. And you know, it also had down that cherry fragrance, cherry elixir from Victoria's Secret, from that collection, that fragrance mist. And I was like, yes, it does remind me of that too. Cherry Baby is intoxicating. It's a sugary, deep, syrupy type of cherry, fruity fragrance. But then it also has a powderiness to it that I love. And that's why it reminded me of Not Another Cherry from Finery. And once I saw it on Fragrantica, I was like, yes, it does remind me of Cherry Elixir, one of my favorite fragrance mists from Victoria's Secret. Now, I don't really pick up chocolate. I heard some people say that it smells like chocolate covered cherries to them. I don't get that. What I pick up the cherry. I think I'm picking up the apple and the plum because it's very fruity, juicy. Maybe the brown sugar because it is like very sweet to me. It's not a tart cherry to me. It's not. It's like a syrupy cherry. I don't get the dark chocolate. I didn't get it on my skin. The red poppy, I don't know. Vanilla orchid, nah. Peony, I really don't think floral when I smell this fragrance. Cashmere wood, amber, musk, patchouli, resin. I mean, what I pick up from smelling it on the top, smelling it in a tester, smelling it on my skin, I get cherry, apple, plum, brown sugar, maybe some vanilla to sweeten it up some more. I get amber, I get muskiness, and I do pick up a powderiness. It's good. Now, at first, also, when I was testing this, I was like, it's kind of you know how so many people say, oh my goodness, cherry fragrances smell like medicine. So I usually don't feel that or think that. I am a person, I love cherry fragrances. A little bit when I was initially sprayed this on my skin, I was smelling it and wearing it and going, I was getting a little medicinal note. Just that cherry cough syrupy type of scent, which I usually do not pick up in cherry fragrances. Well, the ones I have in my collection, because I have not smelled them all. So that kind of was like, because I don't usually feel that way. But then it went away. It did go away. So I was like, okay, I'm liking this. I really do. Now, you all know I don't talk about longevity. If I don't talk about longevity with a doggone perfume, what do I look like talking about longevity with a fragrance mist? But since I was really paying attention, I can tell you. So I sprayed this on my skin, and I can smell it strongly for a good 4 hours. Now, after that, it faded fast. It faded fast to where I would have to touch up, But for me, for a fragrance mist, I can't remember how much this costs. This is between $10 to $15, because I feel like it was in between that 10 to 15, and I can't remember. So it's affordable. It lasted 4 hours. It's a fragrance mist. To me, that's good, because you have some fragrance mist, honey. You have some that can last all day. You can have some that don't last. You can spray it out, and by the time you get your hand or your arm to your nose, it's gone. So I think 4 hours is really, really good performance for a fragrance mist. Now, do I love Sweet Tooth Cherry Baby enough to, hunt down the perfume? I gotta have it in my collection. I do love it. It's good. Especially, I believe, y'all, I want to say the 1 ounce is $29.99 that you can usually find at Walmart. And then the 100 ml, it's not that expensive. I think, I've never had a 100 ml bottle of Sabrina Carpenter, because I always get mine from Walmart, and they usually only have the 1 ounce bottles. But I want to say it's under $60 or at $60. So it's not like super duper expensive. But after smelling this perfume, well, the fragrance mist, I feel like I don't have to rush and get it. Not because I don't like the way it smells. Not because I don't want it in my collection, because I do. It's because I have this other cherry fragrance that I'm trying to use. I can't remember. It's a dupe of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry that I got from somewhere that nobody even talks about this place anymore, that was so hyped up when I was on YouTube. Some company. I can't remember the name of it to save my life, y'all, but I did do a video on the house. So I will link that above so you all will know what I'm talking about. You can check it out, because I am totally blanking, because nobody talks about it anymore. They used to send fragrances to everyone, and I didn't get sent any, so I wanted to try them out, purchase them myself, and then do a video. And I cannot remember for the life of me, because like I said, no one talks about it anymore. But I have that Lost Cherry dupe in my collection, and I was like, I'm not gonna get any fragrances as close to that in my collection. And Finery's Not Another Cherry is close to that fragrance, and in my opinion, I still to this day have not smelled the original Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but I've smelled a few dupes. And one thing that stands out to me is that boozy note that I have a love-hate relationship with. And that's why I liked Finery's Not Another Cherry, because it didn't have that booziness. And Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth Cherry Baby does not have that booziness either. So I know eventually I'm going to add it to my collection, because I love cherry fragrances. And this is one I think is a really, really good, affordable cherry fragrance. But I'm not going to get it right now. I'm just not, because that is the cherry fragrance, whatever it is, whatever that house that I've linked above, because my goodness, brain fog and memory is hitting me today of not being able to remember anything when it comes to sit. That happens sometimes when you sit down to film. And right when I get up, I'll be like, oh, what's that? Oh yeah, but it's not coming to me now. So once that fragrance is gone and I have used it up, I will let myself get Sweet Tooth Cherry Baby, because it is good. It is affordable. I have all the other fragrances from Sabrina Carpenter in my collection, and I do want that one also. So in my opinion, Sweet Tooth Cherry Baby, if you love cherry fragrances, I'm sorry if you hear the garage, if you like Tom Ford Lost Cherry, Electric Cherry, he came out with a whole range of cherries. If you like those fragrances, if you like Finery's Lost Cherry, not another cherry, if you like Bath and Body Works collection of Old Cherry, if you like cherry fragrances in general, I really truly believe you will not be disappointed by Cherry Baby. You won't be. And I would suggest, I mean, this smells so good and perfuming. It has a good longevity. I would go ahead, since it's affordable, and get the mist and the perfume, honey, and go to town, because it is a good, affordable cherry fragrance. I do like the packaging of this fragrance mist, and I don't regret it at all. And who knows? I'm going to stand by what I said, and I'm going to finish that other cherry perfume before I purchase, other cherry fragrances that are similar to it. So, not disappointed at all, but for now, I will only have Cherry Baby in the fragrance mist for now. So if you all enjoyed this review and found it helpful, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Were you able to get your hands on the fragrance mist or the perfume of Cherry Baby? Were you interested? Did you care? Were you not even, trying to think about Cherry Baby? I was. Sold out everywhere. Saw this mist, it had 3 in stock, and I was ecstatic, honey. So please tell me your thoughts below. I would love to know. Please share this video with everyone, you all, because we still trying to keep big growing in 2024. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.